Hey. Can you guys hear me now? Hello? Hello. Okay then. Now it should be fine. Right? Is it better now? Yeah, great. What about the echo? What about the echo? Okay, I'll just. It shouldn't be a big problem though. Hey. Can you guys hear me now? Hello. Hello. Yeah, great. Okay. Okay, let's keep it like that. I'll do the fine tunings later, okay? I'm gonna set this up. No, I'm not doing anything with the screen. Okay. All right, let's get to it. Okay, last week we were talking about the significance of this level right here, right? And we were expecting a rundown and then hopefully up towards there, towards these highs, and possibly what is this Bybit chart? Let's go to daily. I want to see something. So that's what, Thursday. Okay, I'm gonna go with this now. Cleaner chart. Let's do. Okay, better. This is the Bitcoin. Let's start with Bitcoin. Same stuff. Nothing changed. Only a slight difference between ETH and BTC, but we'll talk about that. Okay, so this was the prior Monday's high, Monday's range. Okay, like last week's Monday range. So, and this one is this week's, and we were talking about same thing, like the low taken out and attacking the other side. Basically What I'm aiming for is, first of all, this was the first target. I took profits here, and now we're expecting this. Okay, last week's, because look at this. I mean, that this area is begging to be tested. Of course, we don't know what's going to happen after. So after taking this out, it may just straight nuke. It can just hold, come to there, high time frame resistance level, and then nuke from there. Don't nuke at all. We don't know. This part doesn't matter. As I always say, just focus on what's in front of you. But the good news is, let's start with the good news. With this move for the last 2 days, now we have this. Now we have this bulldog structure here. Oops. On BTC, okay? That could send us towards, you know, there. But we have to monitor that. And after that, I don't know. Why I don't know? Because we have a big supply here. I don't know what's gonna happen there. It can even, you know, this could start a big rally, reject from there. It can smash this, go there, maybe there, I don't know. But these are for later. These are for later because we have this guy right there. Now we're focusing on here. We have a nice bulldog there, nice, could push up there. That's a big resistance area. If it flips, then I would look for this. Rejection there, hold, another try, then we can talk about these targets, higher targets. For now, just stick to this. And the first targets in that area is, I would go definitely there, this set of equal highs here. Just a sec, let me enlarge the screen. As you can see here, we have a set of equal highs. So my first target would be there, and then potentially these guys. Last week, I mean, on the latest streams, as you can notice that I have been streaming a lot lately, like almost every day. Why? Because I think I'm seeing so much bullshit going on Twitter, and people start trying to short this shit. But in reality, it's just support. Why would you want to short support there? I mean, let's get the drawings out. Look, that's the, in every stream I'm pretty much mentioning this, but that's the all-time high region, right? Prior all-time high region, almost here, 2017 all-time high, M8. And then this is the consolidation that led to the breakout. So I'd like to take this as a whole. So basically, price for me, I like to use these ranges and extend these. They work pretty well. You can test it out yourselves. The range levels that are important before are usually important later. Like, for example, this. There is a range level there. You take it like this, and it is still significant, right? It's still pivotal. You can also try these, right? There's a range level there. Deviation, cut back in, deviation again, cut back in, send it to lower, deviation back inside, send it lower. Yeah, I mean, okay, look, the thing is, I'm not saying it cannot go here. Of course it can. But the problem is that the time to do so? Of course it can go there. To 12K it can go. We discussed these in later streams. It can go to 9K. Doesn't matter, but the question is, why would you speculate on this going lower when it's at support? See, that doesn't, because that doesn't make sense. Because as a trader, you need to follow the price, basically, right? You don't just say, okay, you know, I think BTC will go there. Why would it go there? Why not there? Or why would it go here and not there? I mean, you need to be the biggest whale around to know these things before. Now, what you know, there is two things you know. That first thing is that you're at support. Look, I understand. This looks like shit. It's like small, slow bleed into these levels. Yes, I agree. But how was it? How was this area? How is this any different? Again, people were shorting this shit. People were shorting this shit. Every time it fell below the level, they short and they got stuck. They short, they got stuck. They short, they got stuck. And then this was the, I think, biggest place that everyone got trapped. And then BTC said, fuck you. I'm not saying it's gonna be the same, but you need to see price holding below to go for lower targets. Where are you gonna short this to? See, all the breakout traders, see, there is no close below this level, right? And now you have the close, and then a day after it closed back in. That's your get out signal. Close your short, turn on, switch longs. But you're so fixated on your idea that this has to go down. The market is a bitch, you know, teaching you his ways. Yeah, exactly. We've been talking about it for like, I don't know, for almost a week now. Every day I'm mentioning it, every day. Every day. That's your long. Can it fail? Of course it can fail. But you basically, unless you do something like that, you're still inside this range. How, for example, it's the same shit here. That's your, you know, pretty much range level, right? You can go include the wicks or not, it doesn't matter. But what happened here? Let's make it better range. I think I can take this. Yeah, something like that, okay? And the mid-range is somewhere there. Oh, what happened here? People were shorting this motherfucker right here. Why do you do that? Why do you short it here? You buy there and sell up there. Why would you try to, you know, because these are the guys who think that they're smarter than the markets and try to position earlier because they're expecting this, and they're going to say that, oh, I caught the Pico top. The time to short was there. Why there? Because there is a resistance area, this mid-range. There is a dip forming here. And you can also time it with this. Let me just clean everything. You can also time it with this. Level holding, level breakout, into resistance, got back below. That's it. You can short it down there, and if it breaks down, you can short it there. If it breaks down further, or whatever the targets you might have, doesn't matter. But until this is broken, this is still range. Now we have this low here. That's going to be a resistance area, right? So this is a resistance. But we'll see if it holds. Maybe that's a reclaim of the range. And why wouldn't it go to the other range levels? Or as I said, you know, it may nuke straight there. I can understand if you short here. Totally understandable, because it's under resistance, the structure looking bearish. Oh, that would be a lower high and send it lower. I can understand this, but to claim clout in Twitter and, you know, forcing everyone with your ideas, I mean, not forcing obviously, but forcing your ideas wouldn't do any help. That's the thing. Look, that's the hardest part in trading. Trade the chart and not your predictions. Exactly, that's what it is. There is no prediction here. It's not a you know, if you want to gamble, there are many exchanges offering prediction markets. Just do that, you know. Why are you trading? Why are you trading? Because that's not what you're doing, basically. You think that you're trading, but you're just, you know, pissing around and just gambling your money. Support is support until broken. Now that's broken. So what is this now? Resistance. Resistance. I can understand, totally agree. I may even join you shorting this here, but not here. Not here. And look, there's also look, I mean, of course you can visualize this without any indicators, but this is a great way to see what's going on. I mean, do you have more objectives there or here? And imagine that when people were shorting there, there was even more objectives up there. Why? Because look, we're in bear market. You see this? We're in bear market. Do you think that these guys would go without punishment and have a free ride? No, it's gonna say fuck you guys and then do whatever it does. That's also good, man. Yeah, exactly. So people try the longing, and I mean, if they have a long idea, let's say, and they try once, they get stopped, but the idea is still valid sometimes. It just, you know, and unfair wick or something, you know, unexpected wick only on your exchange sometimes, but what you need to get back in. See, it just came down, took out this chunk, and then where's the targets? Up there, not here anymore. Because the thing is, it needs to collect liquidity enough to smash it back down. Look what happened. It's collecting liquidity. It was here. Now it created another here. See, we have more liquidity now down there. It's building liquidity, and now dip there. It can the opposite can happen also. It can go there first and then smash it here. But always think about like this, you know, if I smash, if the price takes out this, now it has enough power to push through there. And if it collects there, which is the bigger chunk, it will have enough power to push it even lower, right? Because BTC is not an asset that you can move easily. You need to collect orders. You need to collect liquidity in order to move markets. These big players need your liquidity to set their orders, to set their positions, and then they can move the market. You mean Muji? Yeah, probably, yeah, probably. Look, clean this out. We don't need it right now. Look, where's the target? As I said, I see, first of all, the immediate targets were here. We took them out. Okay, that's done. Now, where is the next ones? There's some equal highs here. That's the next target. Then where's the next one? These guys here, almost equal highs also. And these guys. I don't know what happens after. It can go up there. Now this little one, last supply block. Push the price down. There's a SR level here, which is a low time frame SR, so but it's also the range high, so you can go there. So basically that's your range now. If you look at it, 18K. We need to monitor the price when it comes to these areas, but since it's here, I mean, it wouldn't be so crazy to do something like that, to go straight there. We just need to monitor the lower time frames, because when this motherfucker moves, it moves. It can smash everything all at once. It doesn't really give you chances to get in. If you didn't get in here, maybe you could have got in there. You see this consolidation area. That's your favorite chart patterns, ascending triangle. Get in there, target there. That's it. That's your 15-minute trade, basically. Look guys, even if it does this, take out some of these, smash back down there and turn around, it can still go higher. That would be a higher low. You don't know. You don't know. We just, all we can do is mark the levels, plan ahead. As I planned this one, I want to long. Immediately when I see this close, I took the trade, so that's my entry. But what we have here is, if it wants to go higher, what we have there, that could be our, what are the resistance, high time frame resistance levels that we need to monitor. Look, even here you can see the, why not? And then what we have, if it starts moving, what we have above, let's look at higher time frames. We're gonna find that you don't need all the lines, you know, just keep simple. There is your biggest, that's your biggest resistance. Above there, it's a different story. Smash. So, fuck, I cannot really throw anything. Okay, that's the level. So hit this, hold here, higher. Hit this, break down, probably lower. I wouldn't want to long this basically at this point. You know, yes, of course this can be you can, there can be a support there, but I wouldn't be so hasty longing this. Of course, on a in a swing perspective, I can long this as a scalp, but look, the better one here, I would swing this towards these targets, clean targets. If it comes here first, maybe, you don't know, maybe it's gonna do this. It's not always like this, right? Maybe it's gonna go there, there, and again do this bullshit that it did over here, and then do something like that, or break down. Now that what happens, that becomes resistance again, because we built another base there, and that would be another resistance area. Agreed? Any problems with this? So basically that red yellow line is this area that we are monitoring. On the daily, let's see what we have. Okay, that's the daily range also. Okay, this range here from there to there is a daily range, and that's the midpoint of the range. Also aligns well with the one of the targets we have. That's Monday's range. You don't need all of this, since I'm just keep your chart simple. And this can be lower time frame. Don't need to see it here, and that's it. This can be seen on the lower time frame. Just clean your charts. This is all you need right now. Because the thing is, price is stuck. Price is stuck between here and there, right? And that's all you need. If it starts breaking, then you need the upper levels. Where can I go next? And then there. And then you look, okay, that's a daily range. We took out the low of the day, the prior day, of course. Which day? Let me see. Wednesday, 9th. And then we may be heading towards there. Take it out, cut back in, lower. Then that could be a deviation also, like this. This is not a deviation though, this is a run. Deviation happens like this. At least that's what I call it, deviation. Agreed? Which one? Rico says, is that a free indicator? No, it's not. It's decent traders set, alpha set. This one, liquidation. It has also these indicators in the set, which I need a whole video for every one of them to explain. Basically, this is like a momentum indicator. If you're finding troubles, if you're having troubles finding momentum, this will show you when the momentum is dying. So that's a set, these guys, and also there's oscillators down there somewhere. Yeah, these guys, Terminator, Moonraker. This is the standard RSI. I mean, so back to the subject. But by the way, there is 20% discount with my link for decent traders. Just to let you know, if you're interested, just give it a try for a week. There is a trial going on right now. If you go and log into the page, you can start a free trial and check out these indicators. If you find them useful, then go ahead and get the discounted version. See, even when I posted this, people were like, come on, man, it's never, it's just, yeah, it's really hard to make money with that mindset, because the guy thinks that he's so sure that it's gonna go there, so sure that it's gonna go to 14K. Like he can bet his house on this. But in reality, it doesn't work like that. Thanks to you, man. I hope it helps. You just keep things simple. Keep things simple. Even look, this is a range, right? That's a range. What happens? The worst case scenario, what happens? You sell here, you buy here, you buy here, you get stopped, then you flip short. That's it. Why are you afraid of taking this loss? You can mitigate it with switching to shorts instead. And also, you know, of course there is but times to that you should be considering buying, and times that you should stay away, because I mean, if you look at this, it's been like, it's a downtrending market, you know, you probably don't want to buy it right there, but then again, you don't know. So what you can do is to protect yourself, you don't go balls deep here, you just start a small position to see what's going on, to see how it's gonna end up. But let's say you bought it there, you're the brave guy, you know, you're the brave one, and what happens here? Look, man, there's also another range there, like something like this. Okay, what happens here? You bought there, okay, you added more maybe here, and then what happens? It cannot break out, it cannot break out. It took out the highs, come back down, retest the range high, send it lower. The underlying trend was, macro trend was bearish anyways, so you don't automatically assume that this is gonna break higher. You just see that, okay, this cannot break higher, and which supports the idea that this might go down because the macro trend is down. And then when the breakout comes, you get the fuck out, start your short, whatever your invalidation may be, conservative one would be there, and that's it. Because people tend to forget. So that's the worst case, that's the worst thing that can happen. What if you bought here and sold there? What did you lose? Spot trading is free in many exchanges. They don't charge for fees. What the fuck did you lose? Like a couple of $100. But also with context. If you don't want to miss this, but also afraid that this is like a raging bear market, then just enter small. Enter small. If it breaks, holds, add more, take it there. See the reaction there. If it starts making bullish stuff, you know, like supports keep holding, resistance keep breaking, then take it to next level. Compound on the way, not go all the way in right there. That's all you know. The style is, trading style is one thing, but the edge, this is also a part of the edge. Understanding where to step in big, where to step, you know, when to just either monitor or go risk off a bit. For example, the time that you should be going balls deep is there. Why? Because the underlying trend is still bullish, the macro trend, and that's a big level. And not even here, I'm not saying you shouldn't be going balls deep here, because that support is still, that support still can be broken, because that's also a big move down. How do you know that it's not going to do this? I would agree, but then look at other signs. If the support holds and the breakout happens, then you should be betting more on these things. There, because then we broke the consolidation, came back after some time and space, came back down. You have a lot of times to get into position, or wait until this breaks out. Let me just clean everything. Or wait until that breaks out. These are your retail's favorite patterns. Wait until this breaks out. Or wait until this reclaim of the mid-range. There. Then you go balls deep. Not there. You just test the waters there. you know, I don't know if your account is 5k, let's say, you take 1k there. If it comes there, add one more. Maybe this is gonna be scary, so you want to not be adding maybe, but when you see this breakout, then you go balls deep. Is it understood? Don't be afraid to get stopped. Just don't make it a habit too. That's it. Just don't make it a habit too. Or try to understand what makes a setup better quality or better probability. For example, this is high set, high taken out, high retested. Just take your entry, invalidation there. What if you got stopped out? Doesn't matter. Then you can flip always long and mitigate the loss. But at top, you expect, the first thing you should expect is that it will revert to the other side, at least towards there, maybe then that. You don't know about that, but you know there is signs here also. It stayed above this mid-range, like mid-range should be like this probably. It looks like that, yeah, mid-range should be like that. So let me just reorganize this. Yeah. So what happens here then? We have another range. We have another range. And then you see that this cannot break the range, break out from the range and hold. Then it means that this guy is not going anywhere higher. Instead, it just went down, start fucking about here for a very long time, and then until it break down. That's it. Simple stuff. You don't need the like ultra advanced indicators to see these kind of things. What happened here again? Price created a range again, rejection, deviation into the level. Then you can, you know, it just then you can add some stuff like this. Oh, what the fuck, dude? This guy is broken probably, because it just takes it out to the end of the world. You cannot just limit it towards there. Something's broken with this. No, it just takes it all the way. And is there a particular reason for that? Something's broken with that. Okay, maybe the point of control should be here somewhere of this area. Okay, so maybe that's where it lies. So that's why it hits the point of control, and this was the range that broke down, right? And probably the point of control should be somewhere there. Oh, I'm sorry, yeah. After explaining, wanna extend right option inputs. Okay, let me try. Ah, okay, I understand now. Okay, this shit is chosen. Okay, yeah, great. Thanks, mate. Okay, so where were we? We don't need this. We only need that and this. See that's the point of control right there. Right there. So hit the point of control of this range that broke down the market structure here. Break the market structure. And we have this range. If you didn't take it there because it's you find it risky, that breakdown inside the range should do it. Even if you then didn't take it, then you could easily do this breakdown of that. I would go for that one since I like the closes better. Depends on the trader basically, but I like the closes better for those. It's easy stuff because once you're looking at the daily time frame, it's pretty simple, right? But then while you are looking at this, you find yourself inside 5-minute charts and you know, oh, we're going to 100k, we're going to zero, we're going to 100k, we're going to zero. Just chill, mate, chill. And look, where does this stop? This is probably the mid-range of this, right? Reaction, reaction. So basically, that tried to hold and then finally it gave in. That's probably the point of control of that also. Mid-range is usually, not always, is a good magnet for price. The point of control right there. So which is pretty much the mid-range anyways. So that's your bouncing area, right? That's it. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Reclaim inside. Smash through. Retest. Smash again. It just most of you don't have the patience to wait for these things happen. You just want to get into trade fast when you see a move. That creates the problem. So the patience and letting, planning first and then letting those plans work out or not work out is the most important thing. All right, guys, I think let's wrap it up. I think we're going a little bit higher there, and I stated my reasons. Like, these are good targets, maybe even there. Then we'll decide what's going on after. Okay, if it that or that, we don't know. For now, our targets are here, and then we'll reassess the situation after that. Any questions? Let's wrap it up. See you, mate. Have a nice day. Take care. All right, guys, since no questions, let's call it a day, and I'll keep sharing the update. Take care.